welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys some freshman college advice. So I just finished, well not really just finished, maybe like 3 months ago, finished my freshman year of college, and I feel like I can kind of give you guys some advice for you incoming freshmen and just kind of tell you guys what I learned since I'm going to be a sophomore this year. And yeah, so I have all my notes on my phone. I feel like I have a lot of tips, but I mean, take them and run with it. I mean, yeah, for the most part, my first year of college went really well. Yeah, there could have been things that could have been better, but for the most part, it went, pretty good. So let's just get into the video. Before we do that, make sure you subscribe, like this video, make sure to turn on your post notifications so you know when I post a video. So let's just get right into the video. So I split this up into academic and social life. So we're gonna start with academic, and my first tip is to remember what you're there for. You guys, college is not cheap, okay? Like, college is expensive, and your parents, or maybe you, I don't know your financial situation, but your parents are not paying all this money for you to, goof off and just do whatever. Like, seriously, remember what you're there for. You're there to learn, get an education, get a degree, so you can, live your dreams and goals when you, graduate. So just remember to not get caught up in drama or any type of distractions. Just do your work, study hard, work hard, and everything should be okay. Second tip is to go to tutoring if you need help. I never went to tutoring, but my school has free tutoring, and they always stress, like, if you need help with something, with like a specific subject, go to the tutoring, go to the I forgot what it was even called. I haven't been to school like 3 months, but we have a tutoring, the learning services, yeah, I think it is. Go to tutoring if you need help. Seriously, don't feel embarrassed because you don't get something. You're going to tutoring, and people, no, if you need help, just ask for help and go to the tutoring center if your school has tutoring, Third tip is to go to class. Since you're technically on your own now, you kind of have to be more on top of yourself to go to class and do things on your own. So don't skip class. It's not worth it. Just go to class. Seriously. I mean, I slept, I said this in my last video, but I slept only through 2 of my classes. And that was my 8 a.m. class I have for history, so that's kind of the only exception. But I only did it 2 times out of the whole semester, so that's it. But honestly, go to class. If you're not sick or whatever the case may be, go to class and don't skip it. My fourth tip is, if you have a syllabus, you have a syllabus, so you know when your assignments are due ahead of time. My professors are nice enough to remind me, but I know some professors don't remind you when you have assignments due, because they're like, you have a syllabus, you should read it, do this. And yeah, you have a syllabus, so read it. Make sure that you're on top of things when it comes to all your assignments and turn them in on time. Another tip I have is, if you were an A student in high school, you might not be an A student in college. And this really shocked me because I'm so used to getting A's on everything I do, and for some reason college is just not like that. For some reason it's just more critical thinking. It's really not a lot of worksheets. It's really just more intense in a way. I said college is more deep critical thinking, high school is more memorizing. You actually have to study the material. It's not just memorizing all this information like you did in high school and then taking a test. You actually kind of have to understand what you're learning to take the test, the exam, you know what I'm saying? So just make sure that you find some effective study tips. I can't tell you none because I don't have any. But I know there are lots of people out there and websites that can tell you how to study effectively. So yeah, another tip I have is to take initiative of opportunities. This is so important, you guys. Like, I cannot stress this enough. Take the initiative of opportunities that come your way. Like, you're in college, okay? College equals networking. I saw this on Twitter, but it's true. College equals networking. Like, you'll get a job if you network before you even have a degree. Like, yeah, okay, you have a degree, but networking is so important. And when you're in college, you just have all these opportunities that are kind of thrown at you, and it's like, if it's something you're interested in, go ahead and take it. Like, don't be scared to do something because it's like something like, you know, kind of out the box. Like, go for it. Like, seriously, like, you're going to regret it if you don't. And most of your professors are industry, like, they're like industry taught, whatever, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but they've been in the industry that they've taught in, so they most likely know like different jobs and different people. So ask your professors, like, can you help me get this internship, or do you know anybody that does this or that? Like, some of your professors are really nice and they're there to help you, so don't be scared to ask them, like, you know, for like job opportunities, or if you know anybody that's hiring, or internships or anything like of that nature. So don't be scared, because you're gonna regret it. And like I said, college is networking. Just saying. That's kind of like after college too. To get a job, you gotta network. Okay, yeah, you have a degree, but network. Okay, so yeah. So now going into social life, which is more of my favorite because it's just more of my favorite. So my first step I have is to try to make a few close friends. Don't force relationships or friendships or anything of that nature. I know most people, like, most of like your long life friends are from college, but don't be stressed if you don't find your group of friends your freshman year, because most of the people you're friends with freshman year probably won't be there senior year. I mean, they might, but you never know. So yeah, just find like a few close friends just to hang out with, or whatever the case may be. I also said make friends with at least one upperclassman, and I think this is a really kind of important thing. I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to. I think it's a great tip just because you can kind of look up to them as like a mentor, or somebody that's like, or like a role model, because obviously they're an upperclassman, or they're a grade or a year above you. So it's like you can like always ask them questions if you have a question about something, or where to find something, or wherever the case may be. And then like the perks, some of them have cars, so if you can't bring a car on campus like me, when I was a freshman, they might have a car, so go in their car and they can bring you somewhere. I mean, honestly, they can kind of be like a really helping hand. So don't make all of your friends upperclassmen just because it's like, just don't do that. Like, stay in your group, in your lane, basically, because upperclassmen or like seniors, they're going to be gone. So who you're going to have when they graduate? Nobody. So just make maybe one or two upperclassmen friends, just so you can like have like that support system, I guess. Another one, which I think is a very important one, is to learn to go out your comfort zone. This is actually my number one goal of my freshman year, and it's technically my goal for the rest of my college like experience. It's just to learn to go out your comfort zone. Like, you're on your own. Like, I was so excited to be on my own and be independent and just do things on my own terms, and just learn to try new things. I know you're probably used to being in your comfort zone, but if you do that, you're not going to grow. In college, I feel like it's all about growing and finding out who you are as a person, and your likes and dislikes, and your strengths and weaknesses, and just exploring the world. Like, college is all about exploring and trying new things, and I feel like if you're just stuck in your old ways and you just kind of like stagnant, I guess, you know, like I just feel like you're not gonna get the best of college, you know. So just learn to go out your comfort zone, whether it means, you know, trying new things, or anything that has to do with your major, whether it's jobs, like, or I don't care, like, I don't know, but like just go out your comfort zone. So yeah. Another tip is to get involved. I know a lot of people say this, even in high school, is to get involved, but in college, that's how you make friends. That's how you make friends when you were in high school and they said to join clubs. But yeah, get involved. Like I said, I go to Marymount, and Marymount's a small campus, so it's easy to get involved. There's so many activities and clubs and things like that, and people are really nice there. So hopefully the people at your college are nice too. So just make sure you get involved. That's how you make friends. That's really good to put on your resume, especially if you're like a student leader, like an orientation leader, or a student ambassador or something like that, or a peer mentor. That's also really good to put on your resume. Well, that's mostly like when you're like a sophomore, but at the same time, when you're a sophomore, make sure you do those things. If there isn't a club that interests you, you can always make your own. I know at my school you have to have like 5 people, I think, to make a club official, or to make your own club. So if there's not a club you're interested in, make sure you, or not really make sure, but you can make one. And yeah, I also said don't get in drama, which is pretty self-explanatory. You don't got time to be doing that. Like I said, remember what you're there for, which is to learn and get an education. So don't get caught up in drama. As for parties, I didn't go to any parties. I mean, actually I went to one party, and it was lit. But I didn't. Don't be pressured to go to parties if you don't want to go to parties. If you're not a party person, then don't go. I mean, if you want to try to go to a party, just because I said try new things, then go have fun and go to a party. That also means don't fall into peer pressure, because there will be weed and there will be drinking. There will be 9 times out of 10, or 10 times out of 10. There will be alcohol and there may be weed. So if you don't want to do it, then don't do it. Don't feel pressure to do it because everybody else around you is doing it. Just do you, boo. Like, really, just do you, sis. Like, if they want to sit there and judge you, let them judge, and whatever. Make sure you go with a friend. Like, you know, have a buddy system, which is my next tip, is to make sure you have a buddy system, and you know you're doing things with other people. This is so hypocritical of me to say, because I didn't have a buddy system. I was always by myself because I don't have a problem being by myself. And then when I am by myself, I make sure I'm very careful and I watch my surroundings. I mean, I didn't like do anything bad by myself, but I'm just saying, like, if you do go by yourself, which I kind of literally don't suggest doing that, but if you do, like I did all the time, just make sure that you're careful and you always watch your surroundings. Make sure your phone is always charged. And yeah, but always have a friend to do stuff with. So that's kind of my goal this semester, or this year, is to just make a friend to do stuff with. So yeah. And my last and final tip is to watch what you eat. Because best believe the freshman 15 is real. I gained the freshman 15. It sucks. The only thing, like, literally that food went to my butt and it went to my stomach. Like, I was really happy it went to my butt because my butt was looking hella big. I was just feeling myself way too much and I didn't know how to act. It's actually gone down now because I haven't been eating, you know, cafeteria food and fast food every day. But the freshman 15 is real. Don't get caught in it like I did. I really didn't think it was real, and then I'm like, oh shit, it's real. Like, seriously, like, I gained literally like 15 pounds, and I just don't. That's my goal, is to not do that again. So watch out for the freshman 15. And overall, just have a fun freshman year. Have fun, enjoy. And that's pretty much all the tips that I have. I mean, just like I said, follow these tips, and there are lots more tips. There are plenty of freshman college advice tips or videos, so take mine, take somebody else's, and run with it, and just enjoy your college experience. It's gonna go by fast. My freshman year went by fast, so I can't even imagine how these 4 years are gonna go by fast. So just have fun and just live in the moments. And yeah, so I really hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe like I said, and there will be more videos coming in the future, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.